What's up, people? This your boy Mike Landon from Hot Atlanta. Over here at Walmart. About to pick up this load, take it to Alabama. I forgot which part of Alabama, but that's where we're going with it. Man, this weather is crazy because I got my shorts on. Showing my beautiful legs. And it's like it's cold and then it's hot. Let me unhook this trailer. All right. So I'm here in Alabama. I just dropped that load off at Walmart. Not Walmart. I picked it up at Walmart, yeah, and I dropped it off at Walmart. So now I'm about to do like a little short load, going to Locust Grove, Georgia. It's like 2 hours from here. And then at the same place, I'm picking up a load and taking that to Houston, Texas. So I don't have to have that there till Saturday. But I'm gonna drive most of the way, see if I can drop it off tomorrow so I can have a good early start on Saturday. It's been a minute since I've made a video. We all go through stuff, and I had to take a time out right quick and refocus. There's a lot of things going on with me that I had to kind of look in the mirror, as you say, or as they say. I had to look in the mirror and I had to really look at myself. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in what's going on around us, and we forget the most important things, which is yourself. When you're not focused on yourself is like you let things outside of yourself kind of bother you, and it gets to you, and you know, you have those triggers that'll keep you going back to that same old issue. And I had to take a time out to reflect and refocus on myself. I call it a refresh. So, you know, I want to refresh my mind. I want to refresh my soul and what I'm going through. It's like starting over. Because a lot of us think back and be like, man, back in the day, so-and-so, I was this, I was that. and then something along in your life just came and kind of changed your whole thought process. It could be good or bad, but I got to a point where, you know, I saw myself doing the same thing over and over again and feeling certain emotions over and over again, and it has to deal with the past. And it's like, shoot, you can't really keep going every day thinking about what happened in the past, because there's nothing you can do about it. You can't fix it. You can't go back and change it. There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. So I've been on that mindset for like a few weeks now. I'm on a particular journey right now, staying away from social media too much, you know, lowering my screen time, because you could be on social media and scroll all day if you want. Less time with that. I'm doing a lot more reading. I'm actually reading a book right now called The 50th Law. It was written by 50 Cent, and I think his name is Robert Greene, if I remember correctly. The same guy that wrote the 48 Powers. Man, my mind, I forgot that quick. 48 Laws of Power. And I read that too, which I want to reread it. But he wrote that book. So he did a book with 50 Cent. And you know, it's kind of like, it's getting me in that mindset of independence and power. And growth. You know, we're not going to get to that form of power, and we're not going to grow unless we're constantly changing. If we're constantly, my word for yesterday was reinventing yourself. You know, we have to constantly reinvent ourselves so that way we can learn and grow. If we stay stuck in the same place, we're never going to change, and we'll only have that knowledge from where we left off at. You know, I always said, you know, like with me, something happened to me like 2 years ago. Separation or whatever. And yeah, it hit hard. And so, you know, at one point I felt like I was still stuck back in 2000 and, what is that, 1920 or whatever. And, you know, you go through things or whatever, you know, sometimes it can be tough, you know, especially when you have kids. And then I got to a point where it's like, I'm not going to go through that no more. I'm not going to feel a certain kind of way. And I'm not going to continue to live my day based on what happened in the past. I stopped a few things that I was doing, you know, that wasn't good for my health. And I don't know what day I'm on with that, but it's probably like day 10, something like that. But yeah, you know, everybody needs a refresh. And what's the best time to really refresh? When you're on the road, because you're not around anybody. You know what I'm saying? You have time to yourself. And when you're out here on the road, your mind can take you like several places that you don't want to be in. So yeah, I'm on a journey right now. Like I said, I haven't made a video in a minute because I really had to refocus on myself. I'm on this journey about loving yourself, because when you love yourself and you have that independent power, you feel like you could do anything. And then whatever bad comes or any situation, it really doesn't faze you. You don't get mad at all. And you got to take things day by day, because tomorrow's not promised. So every day is a rebirth. You know, like you just popped up in this world. What are you going to do today? You know, with what you have. And you know, for me, it's like how anybody, you have to think of it where you are right now. Like I'm in a truck, you know, My am I supposed to unhook from this trailer? Hold on right quick. I gotta ask this guy, are we supposed to unhook from this trailer right quick? Give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, I had to stop right quick because I got distracted. It's raining outside. I'm supposed to unhook from the trailer, and I was about to go ask the old fella over here, young fella, am I supposed to unhook? And then the lady was out there, and so I'm out here in the rain trying to unhook from this trailer, and my truck didn't want to unhook. I kept hitting the switch, didn't unhook. So I'm unhooked right now, and back to what I was saying, whole refresh. You know, we get into things, you know, I'm at this part of my life where reinventing myself every day, refreshing every day, and taking things taking things today as it is, because there may not be a tomorrow. And the biggest thing is mental health and getting your mind right, getting your body right, and getting rid of all the toxic, whatever is toxic in your life, getting rid of it, and just focusing on yourself. And it's hard for a lot of people to do. Like, it's not easy, especially depending on what you've been through. And it takes time. I mean, it took me a while just to get to this place I'm at right now. I always talk about it, but it's not easy. It took me a few years just to get to where I'm at right now. And I'm almost about to be 40 years old, and it's never too late to start over and get back to you. You know, you're not leaving people behind. It doesn't even matter about other people, but sometimes you gotta leave people alone and just focus on yourself and do what you need to do for yourself. I mean, this year is almost up. It's March. I said it's almost up because it goes by so fast. Before you know it, it's gonna be December. My birthday's in August, right around the corner. And I'm already thinking of something I could do for myself, because my birthdays ain't been the same for a minute. So yeah, I'm thinking about something that I could do for myself. I went to Miami not last year. Did I go to Miami last year? I forgot, time flies. Yeah, I did. Went to Miami last year, and didn't really enjoy myself, but you know, I want to go somewhere where I'm not meeting up with people or have someone with me, and I want to do therapeutic type things. You know, nothing. You know, if I go to a casino, you know, I may play a game or two, but that's not what I'm there for. But you know, I want to do stuff for myself, chill out somewhere, you know, whatever. Something that's therapeutic. But not a long message today, but you know, that's the message I got for today. Hopefully someone can relate. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can relate. But if you're in a position that I'm in, it's never too late. Refresh, reinvent yourself, and follow that path. Create your own path. And don't wait. It's another thing. You can't wait to do stuff because it's going to pass you right by. You know, we were born to overcome obstacles. That's how we learn. That's how we learn from our mistakes. We were born to overcome stuff like that. And you're kind of like creating your own obstacles when you just do it. Don't plan it out. Don't think of it. Depending on what it is, like, just do it. Whatever your gut tells you, and whatever obstacle comes, you learn from it, jump that hurdle, keep going, because all it's going to do is make you better. But keep moving. I'm on my journey. If you can relate, comment what you going through, stuff you doing. We can all learn from each other. Earlier, I learned about stuff I could put on my body. Like I learned about tea tree oil instead of using deodorant. It's more organic and it works, because a lot of deodorants have oil in it already. But going natural, stuff like that, being more organic, stuff to put in your body, sea moss, good for you, and all kind of stuff that you could do to live a healthy life. And sometimes you got to transition, treat your body like it's a temple, treat your brain like it's a temple, and work on your mental health. Read books. I'm reading books, getting back to reading books. Write stuff down. I'm starting to write a lot. Keep like a journal. That I don't even call it a journal, but it's like, how you have an angel on one side, the devil on the other. There's a part in all of us that tells us to do the right thing. This is what you should do. And you're like in a room with that self, and sometimes you don't listen to yourself and you go off track. But I'm pretty much, when I write, it's like I'm writing to myself. Like this is the direction that I'm going. And each and every time I surprise myself and I make myself happy, if that makes sense. It's like, okay, usually it would tell me not to do this or say that or think this way. And then when I write and say, okay, today I thought positive, I didn't let this get to me. All of that is like I make myself happy, like I did it. So, it's always good to write stuff down. I'm getting into the zone of writing down because I never used to write, but I am writing a lot right now. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. It's your boy Mike Lerner. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to this channel. About to, hopefully when they finish, I just heard them loading. It's a light load, so it's not a lot on here. Make it to Locust Grove and head on to Houston and go from there. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Keep those wheels turning, because if them wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. Keep those wheels turning. I always say that. Let's go. Peace.